all of the time, all of the time. And I hope that this be taken all over the world like I carry the jewelry that I have is my family. And people ask me everywhere that I go. And the picture of Leroy that is in my house when he started in the 80s, even though you don't know, you see he's saying the truth. People, Puerto Rican, Dominican, people who don't know about art, who did it? All of these things that you have, my clothes, my hat, I bring all of my people that do in Harlem because we are blessed. And I'm very lucky. And the money sometimes don't count, is that you continue doing no matter what. Everywhere, every place, and I carry no matter what. The question is, I don't know, continue doing it. That's my, I don't know, continue doing it.
Thank everybody for coming. Please go out. We got time for one more.
I'd like to know, do you have any ideas on how to use social media and getting the art out as a venue to sell your work?
Well, I would say you just pretty much keep in contact with everybody who buys your work, and you just pretty much just put it out there. You know, when you create something, sometimes you can take pictures of you created pieces and kind of let your customers see the progress. But the thing about just information, just get all your information and just kind of post like a blog about things, just talk about it, and so forth. Yes.
Black Art in America, you know, that's social media we use. We send a lot of social images to our customers, our customer base, when we come up with new stuff. I mean, we have a website. You know, we have that. We constantly, you know, we're pretty much up on the times.
I want to remind you also that all the pictures have to be real sharp. I would say 350 dpi, right? To show online. It's very important because I've seen that, you know, that's one thing. For website, what's the minimum? About 72, the lowest DPI.
I just want to say about the website. One of the things that I think my website is not all that good, and it's not timely. I'm about 4 years behind or something like that. But one of the things that's been useful having the website, I'm in the process of trying to upgrade it, is that people will see that and invite you to be in exhibitions. I don't know anybody who does any real selling on the website, but it's a means of letting people know your work and who you are and what have you.
May I say, keep one part of the social relationship in mind, and that's relationship between you and spirit. I work in a medium that is not common. I had no clue whatsoever, but through, you know, how to market it, how to meet the people who would market it, how to price it, but through not just prayer, but asking for guidance. I was guided into a lot of situations too, so that you can see me now. All right.
Yes, I really didn't have a question. I just wanted to act as a closing statement. Really? That's a closing statement. I have that right? Okay. No, you don't. This is not for questions. Okay, questions. Well, it has to be a question, not statements. But seriously. Well, I have a question. Thank you. Okay. In realm of what you're stating in reference to the art world, of course I understand that the art is a visual communication that is being presented to all of us. And what was so important to me is that in reference to the purchasing of the art, as collectors, I am a collector of art and everything, I realized that art, being a collector, the fact is that I have output, I know that it maintains a value based on the fact of the work that I collect and all. Now I want to know, how can I be able to archive it in order to take it to the next generation?
Yes. Amen. Amen, Mr. Mackey.
Archive your collection. Well, you die first, you take really good pictures of them. And you need what they call, profiles, who you bought it from, what you paid for it, and when. I mean, if you have all that information.
Get it appraised.
Well, no, he doesn't necessarily have to get it appraised. He can document where he purchased it, from whom he purchased it, and how much he paid for it. The appraisal thing can always come later. I mean, is it still valuable what you paid for it, or is it worth more or less? That would be the appraisal, and that costs money. The main thing for archive, I think, collectors, is to document who you purchased it from, how much you paid for it, when you purchased it, who, when, where. That's like your provenance.
Provenance. You have to tell them how you paid for it. Keep that to
I
yourself.
just want to say one last thing. You know, there's several tiers to investing in art. The investment that you seek, you are that investment. Today we have so many people buying African American art that if those who bought my art years ago now can resell to those people who are looking for my art now. You are now at this point where you can realize the investment that you're trying to seek. Okay? So by supporting the artists, the emerging artists now, within 5 to 7 years, you can realize an investment on these artists today. Because the great masters' work, they're out of, some of you may have that deep pocket, but they're way out of range for you right now.
Speaking of what Leroy just said, I have a story. I invested in an artist early in her career, and I'm not going to tell you who it is. And I bought a piece from hers for $3,000, and about 5 years ago, I sold it at Sotheby's for $45,000. And I have several of her works. So, find an artist that you like, invest in their careers. And they're early. Go to and this is an artist of color too, so, and one of the people that you hear about all the time. Go to art shows, support art. Not only are you supporting art, but you're supporting the artists. Because the artists have to live, and that's the real thing. Every time you buy a painting, not only are you getting something of beauty, but you're continuing the tradition and you're continuing the career of that artist, who then goes on to influence another artist. So, it's a whole thing that's dependent largely upon you people that are sitting in the audience purchasing art to keep our culture alive. So, thank you.
Just wanted to thank Danny Simmons and thank our artists